The case against D4VD has just taken a crazy dark turn.
With everything I seen, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, we might as well just convict this nigga now.
The singer that got caught with the girl in his trunk, David, he did it. He did it.
And whatever they said that David nigga did, he did it. I mean, damn. They going so deep, they got the Discord messages. He did that. He did that. I mean.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the chain of events, and then I'm going to talk to you about the development that has everyone losing their mind. Back in early September, workers at a Hollywood tow yard reported a nasty smell coming from an impounded Tesla on their lot. LAPD opened the front trunk or the frunk of the Tesla, and they found that there were human remains located inside the car inside of a bag. That car was registered to the singer D4VD, whose real name is David Anthony Burke. Detectives started working it as a homicide investigation, obviously because there were remains found in a bag, and as of the date that this video has been published, the coroner hasn't announced a cause of death. The paper trail in the car shows that it had been left in the Hollywood Hills long enough to get tagged and towed, and neighbors say that it was sitting around the area for weeks before it ended up at the tow lot. So while all of this is playing out, D4VD is on tour. His Seattle date was canceled, but San Francisco and LA are still on the books, and his team says that he is cooperating with the police. Now the story is already crazy, but this is the craziest part. The LA County Medical Examiner confirmed that the victim is 15-year-old Celeste Rivas from Lake Elsinore. Celeste's mother says that the description of their body matches her daughter even down to the tattoo that she has on her right index finger. This tattoo is also the same exact tattoo that D4VD has, the same word on the same exact finger. That alone doesn't really prove anything, but it's a very sharp, specific overlap that's fueling a lot of scrutiny and a lot of TikTok investigators.
At some point, I have to say I don't believe in coincidences. I think, what was it? They found it in a lot or like the car junkyard or something. And it would be too much of a coincidence for you to say, oh, out of all the cars, it happened to be his. What time did he, when did he go on tour? When did he go on tour? Because that part is just not making sense to me. I cannot just say, oh, it just happened to be his car and then go to sleep tonight and believe it. No.
Type of person that believe in innocent until proven guilty, but when it comes to this David situation, holy shit. Bro, when they dropped the first bomb, it was like, oh, they found a body in his Tesla. But he was on tour the whole time. I'm like, okay, that nigga clear, all that shit ain't none. Bro, have y'all seen all the evidence? The first thing I seen was the matching tattoo shit. Like, he got a matching tattoo on the finger with the girl. I'm like, maybe it's a coincidence. You know, coincidences happen. Then the mama said...
Okay, before we get to that part about what the mother said, I want to talk more about the car. Because if you remember in the beginning of the video, the car was the first thing that the investigators got a hold of that made them start this investigation. According to several news outlets, the car was never reported as being stolen in the first place. No one in David's camp notified the police that the car was missing. So at this very moment, it's so difficult to distance what happened to Celeste and this entire situation from David himself. And it definitely does seem like he is the primary suspect and the walls are closing in on him, especially when you consider what happened on September 18th. So on September 18th, the LAPD spent about 12 hours searching a Hollywood Hills home where David had been staying at that time. Their scientific investigation division brought out luminol, which is a spray to look for blood. They checked floors, walls, even sink drains, and they also collected fingerprints and hair during their investigation. Cops zeroed in on that location because the Tesla that was registered to David, the Tesla that was found in the parking lot where Celeste was found, had been parked nearby at that house before it was towed.
A little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it.
Police haven't said what, if anything, lit up or what they seized during their investigation, only that they recovered items and are working this as a homicide, while David's team is still cooperating with the police. Even though David still has several tour dates lined up, Interscope Records just pulled all the promo for David. Sources told TMZ that UMG, Sony Music Publishing, and Wasserman, 3 labels that work with David and his music, have also hit pause. The deluxe edition of his album Withered, which was due out this Friday, is now on ice. His last Instagram post that is pushing the release for that album went up on September 7th, and fans have noted that September 7th is Celeste's birthday. Once again, another connection to Celeste, this teenager that was discovered as dismembered in a Tesla that is registered to David. There's still a lot of questions that are being raised, and those are obvious questions, like who last drove the car, who had keys or the control of the car via the app, and who parked it there in the Hollywood Hills for it to eventually be towed. There's also more details that are adding to the craziness of the story. So the clothing and the items that were located on Celeste when she was found, her black leggings, there was a tube top, a stud earring, and a chain bracelet shaped like a W. Those all match details that the family recognized. The mom also says that Celeste had mentioned to her several times that she had a boyfriend named David. It's not the same thing as the police coming out and saying that he is the primary suspect and this all links to him, but it's exactly the kind of detail that makes people connect the dots on social media, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
And then I seen he mention the girl name on a song like on some romantic shit. At this point, nah, nigga, you did. But what sealed the deal for me is the fact that he has a picture with this individual. I don't like going out on a limb and calling folks names and, you know what I'm saying, putting labels on people. But all the evidence I've been seeing, my nigga, that nigga did that shit. I'm sorry, bro. It's too much damning evidence. Lock that nigga up.
There are many TikToks where people not only are giving think pieces on the situation, even though it's still in the beginning stages, like this video here that you're watching, but people have actually identified D4VD and Celeste together on multiple occasions. There's even clips of Celeste's former teacher showing his class that Celeste used to be a student of his, and he's telling people that he believes that she met David on social media.
That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up, I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
It's all just getting insane. But speaking of connections, there are several different blogs that have posted that per Genius, which is the lyric website, that there's a D4VD track titled Celeste that was recorded back in December 2023, and this further connects the dots to Celeste and D4VD. An official GoFundMe has been created for Celeste Rivas Hernandez in order for her family to lay her to rest. The GoFundMe says, as many of you know, Celeste Rivas Hernandez has been identified as the body found last week. She was a beloved daughter, sister, cousin, and friend. Her family's heartbroken and devastated by this tragic loss. They are seeking help to lay her body to rest. Any funds you are able to donate are greatly appreciated. So this is such a crazy story, and I'm really looking forward to more details being released. It definitely seems like the walls are closing in around David, and the investigation is really ramping up at this point. As more details are uncovered and more information is leaked to the public, I will definitely do a follow-up video, so don't forget to subscribe for more content. And on your way out, let me know what you think about the case so far. Drop down in the comment section and let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.